Well, hey everyone. Hope you're doing well. Forgive the hair. Let me pull up my stream here. Make sure the volume is down so I don't hear myself. Hi Poodle. Hi Sherry. Yeah, so forgive me if I have my this room is still a disaster. The ADD in my brain. I'm actually gonna move you over here. You don't fall over, topple over, or whatever the heck may happen. I'm gonna turn you guys turn my light up on this thing because it is Hi Joan, good to see you. Hello to everyone. Please forgive the hope it's bright in here enough for you all. It's bright enough the sun's not like completely out. Sure. Hi Renee. A little bit, yeah. Today I had to walk one of my live sale purchases down to the post office because I didn't feel like calling or scheduling a pickup for one item. Plus I get exercise. So I walk down to the post office and usually I'll do a lap in my neighborhood. Like what I'll do is I take shortcuts because the post office is literally just like 3 streets down. And then instead of taking those same shortcuts, I'll walk up the road and then I'll just get into my neighborhood the way I do when I'm coming home. And instead of taking the other shortcuts down the one street to get to my house, I'll just do a complete circle because my street is literally one whole circle. And then you've got like side streets with other houses. Thankfully, I haven't been caught up in any of the rain or anything, so that's always a plus. It was thundering a little bit. Looking outside, it looks like we may need to cut our grass soon. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow if it doesn't rain again. Yeah, so I'm literally doing the best that I can with the heat. I've done well with it. I mean, it's been hot. Don't get me wrong, but not. It wasn't like as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's usually the humidity when it gets really bad for me. I don't mind the hot. I just don't mind it being, or I don't like it when it's too humid. The humidity makes it 10 times worse to be in. Yes, very much good motivation for sure. I'm not even in live messages on my tablet. So I'm going to move you guys back just a little bit so I can put my tablet right in front of my. I'll have to forgive the. Oh, blurry. I have you all on StreamYard, and it shows that my stream is very not good. Let me see if I can put myself on Wi-Fi, and that will be better. Hopefully, it clears up. All right, let's see if it worked with the. Oh, it's better. Now that I'm looking at it, turn the Wi-Fi on, and that made things a little bit better. I will say I've been chugging. Oh, there we go. That's much better. Yeah, thank goodness for the Wi-Fi. Mobile network usually is better than the Wi-Fi. but I guess not this time. That's okay though. Live and you learn. Hi, Valerie. Good to see you. Thank you for everyone who's here. It's just a live haul today. It's not on sale. Be quite honest with you, I haven't even picked stuff for the live sale yet. I'm I've been that not late. Well, I guess you could say I've been lazy too because I worked the last few days. But yes, I've got. I didn't realize how much more I had in my car until I went out there and looked. I've I may have to do another live haul next week. We'll see what happens. Uh, but yeah. So some of this stuff y'all will have seen before, and some of it is going to be new to you all. This is everything that I bought when Katie was here. So that's about a month ago now. Can you believe that? So yeah, let's go ahead and show y'all what I got. I was literally just bringing it into the house. Some of the stuff I couldn't even tell you where the heck I got it because, or I could. Oh boy, more shorts that I didn't need. Got these at a thrift store. Hi, Angelia. So there was a thrift store in Cumberland when we were up there. That was on, I think, the Friday before she left, and they had like a buy 5 pieces of clothing for $5. And Katie got something, didn't find anything else, and then she said just go find a few things, and I was like, okay. So I grabbed these Adidas shorts, these black like sporty type shorts. They're size 36. I'm not sure if they will we'll see what happens with those. Yes, Elaine, we do. We do get monetization from the ads. I don't put them on for the sales until after the stream is over, so that way people don't have to sit through them. If it's just a live haul, then I will put it on. But Poodle, you have no idea how many shorts I have. So a while back I went on Temu and I bought some of those like quilted bags. They're stuffed to the gills with shorts. Because if I saw shorts that I liked, I would pick them up if they were cheap enough, and these were $1, so hopefully they fit. And for Adidas, because some 36s I can fit and some 38s I fit better, so it just depends on the make. So we'll see how well that goes with those. So of course I'm going to throw those in the laundry. Now, I don't know if these are going to be fit me or not. They're small, but they look like they stretch, so we'll see what happens with those. Just some underwear, like I need more of that. This has got jellyfish on it, American Eagle. These are the flex trunks. And they look practically new, like they were never worn. And these are Odd, some brand called Odd. And they've got like, looks like a fire. They look kind of, well, this one's a medium, and then these American Eagle ones are smalls, but they stretch, so. Hi, John, good to see you. What are these? Oh yeah, that's right. I did pick up a Life is Good shirt. Looks kind of big, so that's always good because I'm 6'2". So I'll definitely get this washed. It's patriotic. It says Life is Good, and it's got a red, white, and blue stars on it. I'm always buying the clothes like I need more of them. Oh, this came from the Fort Cumberland Emporium, which is the shopping centers in Cumberland are it's just because it's a very old town. Some of it's just the way it's set up is very strange. So this is a bottle of Treasure by Lancome. And it's a full bottle. I think this is it's body oil. This is Treasure's Lancome body oil. Never seen that before. So I'm gonna have to, they left their tag on it. They take tags off at this establishment, but this is the original outlet price whenever this was sold. So they just wrote their price on there. So that was actually like the only one of the couple things that I found there that were actually worth picking up. The other is this Zen body lotion from Shiseido. I don't know if any of y'all have heard of that before or not. I don't know if this is old or if it's new, like, you know, older. But it says it's body lotion, but it is. It didn't leak. Sour. Trey Sour. Yeah, I don't know. I guess this must have leaked a little bit. I may have to clean this up a tad. Take some alcohol with it. But it's Shiseido Syrup Zen Body Lotion. So we've got those. Paid up a little bit for that, but that's okay. I may not reuse that because that's got a smell of perfume on it. But yeah, that was from the Fort Cumberland Emporium. Trace off. Thought it was Treasure. See what I mean? Like, I don't know. Certain names just look a certain way. All right. So we went to the Queen City. Hi, Tontatic. Gold Actress and Goldwater. If I saw it, I'm sure I would probably remember it. Those are going right in the laundry. Let's see. So we went to the Queen City Flea Market the same day we went to the Fort Cumberland Emporium. Grabbed this. This is a caller ID from the Bell South. I forget what this sells for, but the sell-through rate was pretty good. So, of course, I grabbed that. Next week, I have Monday and Tuesday off. So I will be, of course, doing some lists, or at least attempting to do some listings and such. I found Mrs. C from Happy Days. It's just one of the dolls. This was from 2004. So it's the world's greatest classic TV characters from the 1970s. Series 1 was Fonzie, Richie, Potsy, and Ralph Mouth. Series 2 was Mr. C, Chachi, Al, Mrs. C, Joni from, I guess, the Brady Bunch. So this was... Hi, Angela. I was really surprised with this because normally I pass up things like this just because, you know, a lot of this kind of stuff just doesn't sell well or doesn't have a really good sell-through rate, but I was pleasantly surprised with this one. So that's definitely going to be up on the bay. This is all Queen City Flea stuff. What did I even spend there? Here's my invoice from the Queen City Flea Market. So I think I wound up spending, I didn't spend nearly as much as I did last time. So 53.27 and 37. So what is that? Like essentially $100, like 90 something dollars there, which, you know, that's Mrs. Cunningham. Yep. From Happy Days. Yes. That's my invoice. Gotta hold on to that. Did I need more matchbooks? The answer is no, but I bought a whole bunch more matchbooks. I think what I'm going to end up doing instead of trying to sell like individual lots of 10 for $10, I may just sell the big old bags for like 15 or 20 just to sell them and clear them out of here because didn't need these, but I haven't. I've got a thing for the matches. I just think they're fun. I got them all for a really good deal. There's some really neat ones in here. Some of them are empty. I liked this one. It says Ralph and Catchoos. I don't think this is a feature. No, I think it's too new to be a feature. Might be even like from the 70s or 80s because it's got a 10-digit phone number on it. But still, I like the colors and such on that. So yeah, I got all of those matches. Oh yes. anytime I can find these wall pockets from Bath and Body Works for the wallflowers, I'm sorry. I will pick them up if they're inexpensive enough because some of them can sell really well. This one's an owl. Blue and silver. Hi, Joan. So it's really funny. I've actually bought some of these for myself at the Bath and Body Works store. Depending on, like, if you get the plain ones that don't have like a fun little figure on it, they can be like, I think, $8. These ones can run up to about like 26, believe it or not. And I know that because I've bought some of them. So I think I bought them for like Mother's Day, and I got her some like coastal ones that were just coming out. But I'm pretty set on those now, and I will only buy those now if I need to resell them. But that owl one I kind of like. This, I think, was a Temu item, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe it was an Amazon. Maybe it was an Amazon because that's not a Temu barcode. This is Bubble Cleaner by North Moon. So I will, of course, I bought that for Mom. That was only a couple dollars. So we're going to see how well this stuff works because it shows the before and after for cleaning products, and it gets dirt and everything off the bottom of them, or like grime off of the pots and pans and such. So I will see how this works. It looks like it was an Amazon product. So I'll have to let y'all know how that works. This is a Gillette Fusion Pro Series Hydration, Instant Hydration. I think there was only one of these. Maybe there was a couple of them. I'm not sure. But I definitely grabbed that. Most of these items like this, I did research before I picked up. But I never understood the obsession with air pressures. My sister-in-law's house is toxic when we walk in. What is she hiding? A decomposed body? Yeah, if you overdo it, of course it'll be very, it's gonna be like give you a headache and make you nauseous. Like, thankfully the wallflowers don't do that. They just make the bathroom smell nice or make the room you're in smell nice, but it's not a potency like the aerosol can fresheners would. Okay. I got this whole bag of cake picks. We've got clowns, and then we've got snowmen with top hats. So I don't know. Maybe I'll sell them. Because that was only, I think, $2 a bag for a piece for those. So that was pretty good. I know we have collectors of the travel alarm clocks. If I can pop this one out of here, let's just not have a stooge moment. There we go. So this one is a West Clocks. Hi, Prue. Thank you. Make it home safely, please. Yep, so this is a West Clocks travel alarm clock. I know that people do collect these. Doesn't look like, looks like there's something off with the case, but if you're gonna just display it, I may actually not close that all the way. That way it, yeah, but once you pop it open, and it displays like that, it's perfect. So I'm not actually going to close that all of the way, just so I don't have to fight with it later. This is Amari Mystique. I think this is Avon. Shower gel. Is that beige or pinkish? It's beige. It's like a tan color if you're talking about the alarm clock. Amari Mystique, is it opened or is it sealed? Oh, it's sealed. Sealed, but you can still smell it. So I know that some Avon stuff, I mean, can do well. I think I wouldn't have bought this if it wasn't worth picking up. And some people have been using the Avon Amari stuff for years, so anytime they can find it. This little guy I just thought was really cute. This is a graduate. I think it's not a Munchichi. The tag is almost like completely disintegrated off of it. Made in Taiwan, 1983. Yeah, the tag is almost like completely gone on it. But here's what it looks like. It says, hi, Bree. It says, I finally made it. And he's got a cap and gown on. He was really cheap. I mean, look, you can't really beat that for 50 cents. So I thought he was really, really cutesy. Hi, Ginger. So he was fun. Put that stuff all back in the bag so I remember where it came from, because knowing me, I would forget. Or at least most of it, anyway. Here, so we'll see if I can solve that. All right, I need to hold on to this invoice because if I don't, here's another invoice. This is for Boonesboro. I didn't spend much there. $40. I got more and more picky as time went on for some items, for some of the shops we went into. And summertime, a lot of people aren't really stocking as much because they're out buying for the colder months. This is all. Let's go in here and see what's in here. These, I think, came from, I don't remember where this came from. I don't even know what this is. Again, that's really bad when you don't know what something is. Oh, this is really cool. Look at this. It says black pepper, aster. I think this may have come from, I think I know where this came from. Really cool. I loved the barrel shape of the jar and the label. I think that's awesome. I think I know where this came from. Because not everything is in order of what. This may have come from, if I'm not mistaken, I think I know where this came from. Oh, Aster was Winn-Dixie. Okay. I think this is a jelly. This is a jelly cat or jelly brooch, the swan. This may have, I think I remember where this came from. This may have come from Somerset. I think that's where this stuff, that came from. This, I think, came from. This came from, I think, Beaver Creek. Look at that. Now, this is marked Imperial Austria, and it's got a marking on the bottom. It's just a beautiful, elegant piece. I'll have to see if I can find what exactly this is. It almost looks like a knapsack. So I might bring that to the sale tomorrow. We'll see. Definitely save that paper. Love reusing paper. Let's get here. What is this? Oh, Katie talked me into buying this. This is for myself. This is an advertising mirror with an elegant lady on it. You evil man, you know I love that. So this was for Dairy Made products in Chambersburg. Yes, Katie talked me into buying that for myself. She made me pay up. Well, actually, I take it back. She didn't make me pay up for anything. I willingly bought stuff. And then this doll here was really inexpensive. I may have to do a little bit more research because she's not, well, she's marked, but I can't read what she's, I think it says Toy Corp, but she's got hair like this. She's got a dress, and I think it's one of those like twist and turn, like the hair dolls. I think they marked it as Tammy, but I don't know. That's her head. That was from Beaver Creek, and Beaver Creek is the more expensive of the two malls that are together, like because they're side by side. Where's this from? These were from. I didn't need these. Maybe no, I don't need those. It tells me how much my total is. That's really bad. I don't remember where some of this stuff is from. Okay, well, let's just focus on what's in front of me here. Alright. No, I don't think they cut it. I think they... It must have just... It's probably like one of those old toys, you know. So this is really cool. This is a Beebing's Prime Neat's Foot Oil Compound bottle. Or can, I should say. And this was for oiling, softening, and preserving harness, carriage, and buggy tops, boots, shoes, and all articles of leather. And this was manufactured and guaranteed by the Fiebing Chemical Company, which is in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So that's really cool. I think this is from Boonesboro. Yeah, I think this is all from Boonesboro Antiques. Here is another pocket guide for depression glass. I think I've sold one of these before. And it's in pretty good shape. I like the chartreuse color of it. Excuse me. I think there's stuff in both of these. Okay, well let's see what else I managed to find here. Oh yeah, definitely gonna bring this. This just adds a touch of elegance to anything. It's one of those clear glass fans. So I know somebody out there will like this for their vanity or for their nightstand. Good for rings and jewelry and maybe a hanky or something like that. So I'll probably bring this to the sale tomorrow. Can't really reuse that. So I'm gonna toss that. So this is a thumbprint. I think this is Fenton, if I'm not mistaken. I don't really have a lot of reference books to be able to do another reference book sale again. But if I go somewhere and they have reference books for really good prices, of course I will pick them up. I don't think I have my backlight. But this does glow, and there is a cadmium glow to this. I brought my blacklight into the other room. Before, I wasn't even thinking. But yeah, that's definitely pretty. And again, it does have that cadmium glow to it. Did I leave it in here? I mean, I could go grab it real quick. I know where it is. You know what? I'll just go get it real quick. Forgive me. All right. Forgive me for that. Hope you guys can see that, but it does have the glow. Oh, thank you, Rue. It's getting long. I actually didn't mean for it to turn out like this. I just I brushed it and then it just fell in place. And it desperately needs to be cut though. I may wait a couple more weeks because I might be going up to Jersey to see Scott. So either that or I'll just have it done the day I leave for me because my flight's not till the evening. So maybe I'll just schedule a hair appointment for that Friday. And then I'll, I haven't decided what I'm going to do just yet. Oh, that's right. They put this in there too. Thank you very much. So this, I really liked this. This is a refrigerator dish, but what really caught my eye with it is the fact that it has a General Electric. Is that the right way? No, I don't think I was holding it the right way. It's got a General Electric logo on the lid, which I think is so cool because this probably went with a GE fridge. I just loved that. I don't know if I'm going to try selling it or not. I did pay up for it. I mean, this is paying up $7, but I thought that was just amazing. So I had to take that home with me. So this came from the Red Rocker. It just says Foster and Cochran. I have no idea what it went to or what, but it's just really cool. And I got this 70% off of an already low price. So I'm not sure what I'll do with it. Hopefully somebody would buy it. It's funny, it used to be called Interstate 81 Antiques for, I think, up until last year, and then they got bought out by somebody else. And then they turned it into like an antique mall, kind of like funky type store where they sold practically everything. Hi, Joe. And then I hadn't been there since the beginning of this year, and some of the vendors that they used to have there did move out, unfortunately. And now they have it as like an antique mall upstairs, and it's all over because it used to be, I think, a trucker's place, like a trucker stop, truck rest stop. And then they had old stuff downstairs, and then they changed that. They made it like all video games, and then they had some like arcade type stuff down there. And they said they wanted to turn the downstairs of the establishment into like a party room where they can host like birthday parties and things like that. And then they put a cafe, which was actually not opened when Katie and I were there. So it's a very odd mixture of different like business practices and such, which, good for them if they're trying to zhuzh up their establishment, of course, because they want to, businesses there to make money. So we will see where that goes, or hopefully it goes well for them. I don't even remember where this is from. Is this from? I think this might be from Cannon Hill, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe Cannon Hill and Old Glory mixed together. Maybe not. I really don't know. I'd have to look at all my receipts. Something. I don't know. No, I think, you know what? This came from Shiznit. What's the name of that store? Crossroads. Antique Crossroads. So this is I don't know who this was signed to, but this is an autographed picture of Van Johnson. Yeah, it was only a couple dollars. Couldn't say no to that for $2. It's gonna have to be flattened, of course, and I'll put this into my ephemera booklet, my ephemera binder that I have, I guess you could say. Yeah, these definitely came from the antique mall. This was interesting. I was really surprised at this. These are Gillette Heads Up hair grooming free samples. I wonder if we'll be able to see what they look like. Yep. Here's the bottle, the one bottle. Oh, and it's even still got the paper in there. Maybe we'll take a look at that, because I just kind of thought this was interesting and decided to go ahead and look it up. So here is the, I guess this is the gel hair grooming. I guess that's the gel. I've never seen this before, so I don't even remember how much it was. I think I have the receipt in my stash right now. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at this pamphlet here, because I'm very curious as to how it looks. Because usually those old paper pieces have a lot more spunk to them than what we have now. Yeah, look at that. So this is after 1963 because it's got a 5-digit zip code on it. And the president of this company at the time was S. Warner Pack. Or Patch, one of the two. So I don't even remember what I spent at this mall at the moment, because I don't remember. But I'm going to have to try to finagle this back into this box carefully without damaging it. Excuse me. All right, so let's close you back up. Yeah, now I remember exactly where this came from. So I'm going to actually put that back over here. I did get a crumb sweeper. Both the sweeper and the... Is that the sweep? No, they look like the dustpans. I think these are supposed to be the dustpans. But it's a matching set. Couldn't leave that behind. I might bring that to the sale tomorrow, too. I grabbed a Plenty Copy typewriter ribbon tin. I love the cornucopia with the money popping out of it. I thought that was really, really cool. This, I think I ended up buying for myself. Look at this. Dr. Ellis's liquefying cleansing cream, but look at the graphics on that. Got the lady. I wonder if the cream is still in here. I think it is. Yep, but it's definitely got a smell. And not a good one, because it's old. but the graphics on the... Whoa, gotta be really careful. The graphics on that are fantastic. Yeah, I guess you know what? Now that you say that, I can definitely see Richard Gere in me right now. I promise you, I didn't plan for my hair to turn out this way. Oh yeah, I bought this little thing. Cut the string off of it. Look at this blue glass piece. I thought that was really, really neat looking, don't you? It is hand blown. It's got a pencil on it, but I love the handles. It's just a really cool piece. Whoa, I was initially really attracted to that. So much fun unboxing all this stuff with you all because I already forget what I bought. Oh yeah. I took a chance on this. I've never seen it's a perfume. And it's got, I think it looks like Mary. It has a smell on it. Or of it. I wonder if it glows. That would be hilarious if this lit up. Oh. Yeah, maybe not. But yeah, here's it's a perfume. And it's got the Virgin Mary on it. Interesting. I like I said, I've never seen that. And I think it was really inexpensive too. So I was like, you know what, I'll take a shot with that. Oh yeah. Give me, y'all. Get your nose. Look at this little salt and pepper shaker set. The hair from the string in there. Let me grab it real quick. I like that. That was just cool. Little salt and pepper shaker set. Let me grab it real quick. It's literally just right under me. No glow, unfortunately. That's all right. I still like it anyway. Actually, I'm gonna put this stuff back in here so I remember where it came from. Because I know, knowing me, I'm gonna forget. Oh yes, I forgot about this. This is absolutely pretty. Yeah, here, let me show it to you. What did I do with it? Did I put it back in the bag? Yeah. So I'm definitely going to want to clean this if I'm going to sell it. Let's put the tag on here. There's one dealer here that has at the crossroads that just has phenomenal prices, and you can definitely tell. It's very possible. I may have to do a little bit more research on it. It wasn't expensive, so I was like, with that, I'm like, let me just take it and I'll research it later because sometimes some things are worth gambling over. Look at this beautiful thing. I want to say that this is Westmoreland, the Wakefield pattern. It's beautiful. I don't know that this is flat. I don't think this is flashed on. That's true. It could be blessed. A chip. That better not be a chip. Or maybe it's just a bubble. But it is stunning. It looks purple, but I think it's supposed to be like a cranberry color. Maybe I think it's supposed to be like a nappy server, if I'm not mistaken. But I think this is Wakefield by Westmoreland. I could be wrong about that. It definitely needs a good clean, in which I will of course make sure. It looks purple from a distance, but I think it's supposed to be red, like a ruby red. But it is very pretty. So I will look that up, of course, and see what that's going for in today's market. Showed that. Showed this. This was interesting to me. I don't know that this is going to have any value. This is Givenchy lotion. I wonder if it still smells. I don't know if we'll be able to smell it. I don't know if it would be good to use or not. Probably not, but. Oh, he just pulled the. Could just taken the whole thing off of it. Forgive me, y'all. Some of the lint from some of the stuff I was buying is. So here it is. Linterdit Givenchy. Yep, you can unscrew the lid. Let's see if it still smells like the perfume. Yeah, it does. It's definitely got a fancy schmancy smell to it. I think I bought that on chance. I think that was like 20% off or something like that. It wasn't not expensive. But I don't know if you could use that, but I don't know. It's made in France. I see London, I see France. Looks like this went on sale all the way down to $250 back in the day. With that old tag. So that's cool. There's still some other. Gosh, guys, I'm so sorry. Still a few more things wrapped up in here. Be careful as I unpack this. I take the paper out of it. Oh, I definitely got to show that. A couple more things wrapped up. Oh, I got two of them. I forgot I bought two of these. So there are two of these little salt and pepper shaker sets. So of course, two people will get the chance to get those. Well, thank you. You guys know I don't play around when it comes to packing stuff. I think this was my most expensive item. I think this might be Viking. Look at that beauty. Love, love that. Hi, Heidi. Isn't that pretty? I think this is a Viking piece. So I think that was everything. Ooh, I gotta be really careful with that because that's got fragile. It's got fragile stuff in there, so I gotta be careful not to let that topple. I think this came from, I forget where this stuff came from. I probably took the receipt. Oh, this came from Old Glory. Now that I remember. So I did buy a postcard. I thought this one was really interesting. It definitely shows you how far we've come in terms of risque naughtiness. It says downward revision, and she's showing the upper part, like right below her knee. And this was from, oh, it doesn't even say, it's like 1915, 1913. Can barely make that out. But am I wrong? Isn't that just like fantastically risque for the Edwardian era? Oh, I forgot to show this from Crossroads. Almost like a sea urchin pin. Isn't that fantastic? I mean, picture that like right on your shirt. Actually, let me just take it right off of here. I think it's probably a really well-made piece because I don't know. Is it marked? No, maybe that's just part of how it was made. To do a little bit more research on that. And then this is for chocolates. This is a bike. I'm pretty sure I'm Esches. I almost wanted to say something else. That's really cool. The postcard. Postcard is definitely, risque for the Victorian times, I think. Ew, this bag is uber sticky from that stuff. Clean all this off, I can definitely feel. So I had a soda with some of the stuff that was sitting in the my items from the and I guess the heat made the can build up in pressure and it just kind of exploded. So some of this stuff unfortunately has some residue on it, unfortunately, from the ginger ale. But this is, keep that screwdriver. Maybe I'll throw the other stuff in a donations pile. But I love the look of this sewing machine attachments box. Look at the colors on that. I just rated my knee and it's a bit knobby. That's funny. So attachment, sewing machines. Did this come from Old Glory? I can't remember. You know what? It did because it was in that bag. Very cool. This came from Crossroads. And so like I said, I'm going to have to go through some of this stuff and decide what I'm going to do with. Well, some of it's for sale, obviously. Oh, Amy gave me this stuff. This is just some little odds and ends for my junk jar. I'll have to go through this. I didn't really get a chance to even really see what was in here, so I'll have to go through that. I hope you guys enjoyed the junk jar video that I did. The stuff that ginger ale exploded all over this stuff. I'll do another one at some point too, but we'll have to see how that pans out. Because it was dark, I did it in the basement and it was very dark. So I want to try to do it in a much lighter space, like up here. Oh, yeah. Look at this. I've never seen this planter before. It's a chef tasting what he just made. I thought that was very cool. I probably should put the stuff that I'm going to sell in here. This is a tote that I keep of all the things that I'm going to offer, so I know exactly what to price, because I want to make sure that I do that tomorrow, because I have to go to I have to run down to Frederick tomorrow because I have an appointment to get an application for faster TSA checks. Basically, what you can do is, instead of having to like take your laptop out and things like that when you go through security at the airport, this little I think it's like a little slip or like a card or something that you have, will get you through security faster. Not that I'll be in any kind of a rush to get through security, because I don't know that it's going to be busy at night, but it'll just get me through there and I can get to my gate faster. And I think it's here in Maryland, I think it's like $76 for 5 years. So, if I have to fly, I can just present that little card and I'll go through security faster. Yes, Prue, I can sell that to you if you would like it. I just have to find it. I think it was 15, if I'm not mistaken. If I find it, I will, of course, I'll put your name on that, so that'll be yours. What else did I say I was bringing? What's bringing me? Bringing to the sale. I'll just put you right here for now. The most flat surface that I can find. All right, I will look for that and bill you for it. Thank you very much. I don't know if I'll have to look that up. Let's see what else I've got in here. Oh, here's another planter. This one I think I ended up buying for myself. It was really cheap. It's Clown Alert. Actually, now that I think about it, I mean, it's cracked, but it's a surface kind of a crack. Love that. But what I will do, and this does help and has helped in the past, you see the damage that's right here? You can put crazy glue over that and it'll seal it. Like water will not leak out of it or anything. Isn't that cool? Oh, we're definitely going to sell this tomorrow. Oh, that's definitely sold tomorrow. I have bought and sold these before in the past. I think there are two of them. Yes, there are, and this paper is soaked from that ginger ale. That's what the heat does. So these are glass bake. I forget what they're called, but I had to pick these up because I've sold two of them in the past for good money. They don't have their paint on them, unfortunately. Please don't tell me that's a crack. That's from the molds? I don't know. But it looks like there's an internal crack on that one because you can't feel it. Like my nail doesn't get caught on it or anything. So it's inside of the glass. But these are, I guess, hard to come by glass bake pieces. So I definitely had to pick those up. I don't want to keep you all too much longer because we're on basically for a little over an hour. Oh, there's 3 of them. Maybe it was a set of 4. Here's another one. No, these are glass bake, Prue. I don't know if that's going to show up because of the whitewashing, but they're glass bake. Was it a set of 4? I really don't remember. Yeah, see, you can tell the the ginger ale definitely took a. Now this I remember I bought for myself because I collect. Hi, Mark. Hi, John. Good to see you. Oh, hydrate yourself if you're going to go out there in that heat. For those of you that don't know, I am a collector of lunchboxes and thermoses. So when I saw this Gunsmoke one, I had to pick this up. I think it was $24, which is a steal of a deal because sometimes the thermoses are worth more than the lunchboxes. I think, was it? Yeah, it's dated 1959, right there. So now I just got to find the lunchbox that goes with it. Was it Gunsmoke that ran from 1958 to 1972, or was it Bonanza that ran from 1958 to 1972? Y'all will have to remind me because I can't remember off the top of my head. Even my invoices are soaked in sugar. That's okay. It's not a big deal. I can still read what's on them. Bonanza. I thought so. Here is. Ooh, this is definitely going to need to be cleaned, sticky. I have another Mothylene vaporizer can. Yeah, this is like really sticky. You know what, John? I had the Gentle Ben thermos and I sold it. It took a little while for it to sell, but it did sell. Look at these. I forgot I bought these. They're mermaids. Let me take them out of the bag so you guys can see them better. Oh, there were 4 of them. Oh, well, that's even better. The paper is completely destroyed. Yep, 4 of those glass baked hens. I've sold them in the past. I just have to remember what the heck they're called. Because they are actually a harder to find glass baked piece. Ugh, this whole bag needs to be trashed. I think I sold that thermos for like $55 too. And I want to say I spent maybe $5 for it. I couldn't believe it. But yep, here's the Little Mermaid sitters. They sit on the edge of your drink. Aren't those cool? Ugh, God. That ginger ale literally got on everything. Including my Old Glory receipts. That's what I get for leaving stuff on the yeah, that was my own fault. Okay. I'll just go through whatever's left in this bag and then I'll end it for you all so you're not stuck. Oh yes. I forgot about this little guy. It's a tiki. Tiki want a speaky of the mighty spirit foo. So that's really cool. So I think that was everything. Yeah, we will wait on some of this other stuff, but let me fish out of what's in this Martin's bag right here. I think this might be from Queen City. Yep, I think this is from Queen City Flea. This is a Champion filter. Oh, that's cool. So this I thought was really interesting. Look at that. It's an oil filter for Champ. Somebody might like to display that in their, if they collect these type items. I don't know what, oh, it looks like it replaces It says on here it replaces the filters on a 1959 to 1966 Buick, a 1960 to 1967 Cadillac, and Oldsmobile, Pontiac V8 from 1960 to 66, a Rambler from 59 to 73, and then a Kaiser Jeep for 65 to 69. So that's really cool. Oh yeah, I forgot I bought these little guys. I've got some Shawnee. These are Shawnee salt and pepper shakers. Ooh, I didn't realize she had a issue on the back of her. Still very cool though, nonetheless. Love those. Has she been re-glued? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. She's been re-glued. I think. Oh, well, no, she's been re-glued. Dang it. Okay, well, I'll have to wait to find a mate for her because I can't sell both of these together with that damage. No wonder it was so cheap. That's okay, live and you learn. So I'm gonna keep him wrapped up safely. She's gonna have to be pitched because I can't sell her. It's all right. It was only 3 for the set. Oh, this is cute. Look at this. I'll have to do more research on it. Yeah, marked them down big time. That's why I bought them. I just gotta find a way to get the tag off of here. There we go. Okay. Look at this adorable. It looks like a pixie on a cow or like a bull. Hey, Jeffrey, good to see you. Isn't that cute? Never seen that before, so I had to pick that up, of course. I'll do my research on it. It was really inexpensive, so I'll have to see. I should have wrapped that up with it because I know I'm gonna forget. Oh, since I've got 32 folks here, I do want to remind you that tomorrow night, D, Thrill of the Thrift, Old Curiosity Shop, and Tammy Neva Vintage Uprising Texas are doing a holiday-themed sale on Scott's channel. So if you like holiday-themed decor, it's not necessarily, I don't know what everyone else is bringing, but not necessarily like, die cuts and ceramic Christmas trees and things like that. It's more like stuff that can mix into your holiday decor. I did a short for the first 5 items that I will be bringing to the sale. That's already uploaded. Tonight or tomorrow night at midnight, the final 5 items that I'm bringing to the sale that I'm selling is going to drop at midnight. So if you would like to see what other fun stuff I'm bringing, just keep your eyes peeled for the video. Oh, of course. Had to pick me up some more perfume. This I bought on whim. This is, I have no idea who made it. I have to do a little bit more research. I will say thank goodness for Google Lens, because sometimes, while it's not the best at determining glass patterns, it can still be a good way to determine perfume and like your average everyday item that you don't find, because this has no labels or anything like that on there. So I'll for sure be finding out who made that again, because I think I looked it up and then I can't remember off the top of my head who sold it or who made that one. I want to say I bought 2 perfumes that were like that. Ah, yes. Can't go wrong with a cute little piggy. I will tell you, when people mark this stuff down, they don't play. So this is definitely going to come to the sale tomorrow, too. I think I've had this little guy before. Isn't he cute? You could put a succulent in that if you wanted to. Or heck, I mean, you can do anything you wanted with these cute little planters. So he'll definitely be coming to a sale or to the sale tomorrow. That here. Yeah, isn't that adorable? Is that the... Oh, that's the Shawnee one. All right. What in the name of Betsy is this? Oh, yeah, I forgot all about this. Look at this paperweight. I've seen plenty of paperweights before, but I've never seen one like this. Looks like a teardrop. And it is signed Veer Minuet. I don't know if y'all are going to be able to make that out or not. But that was only a few dollars, so of course I decided to pick that up. I was like, is that another perfume bottle? Oh, I forgot all about this. I think this was supposed to go on your, I think it was supposed to be a candy container, but it's now an ornament. It's just a Santa Claus. Got that. Oh, here's the other perfume that doesn't have a name on it. That's usually a plus for me because sometimes I find really nice name brand perfumes when I am, and I don't even expect it. That actually doesn't smell too bad. It's almost got like a fruity smell to it. So we got that bottle. Although this does have a name on the bottom, I'm sorry. This was Mary Kay. This is Revitalizing Sheer Fragrance Mist. That's the beauty of, flea markets and things. You can find stuff that sometimes people don't know are worth a lot or worth something. What's this? Oh, that's the paperweight. Is that everything that's in here that I wanted to show? Yep, I think so. So that's everything for that. Well, you guys already saw this. I picked this up at a place in McConnellsburg. This is one of those angel blow molds. Let's see what it looks like with a light in it. Good for Christmas time. I bought that from this one shop. I did pay $18 for it, which seems like a lot for a blow mold, but nowadays, seeing how expensive they are, it's definitely worth buying them if you can find them inexpensively. We went to the Fayetteville Antique Mall, which is one of my favorite malls that's around this area, and somebody had these for like $45. So I saved about, I think I saved like 20, let me think, 45 minus 18 is, I think I saved $28 just by buying this at a flea market or it was a thrift store, kind of like a consignment type place. Oh, did they? So I had to pick that up for myself. Oh, and speaking of, from that same place, thankfully this did not get ruined from that explosion. This is a Coca-Cola store display from 1955. It was mixed in, or it was in a cabinet. I need to be careful and try to bend it in place a little bit better. and they had some other like Christmas die cuts, and they were asking the same price, $14.99, and they were just kind of your generic, die cuts. But then for some reason, I saw Santa's head, and I was like, that looks like a Coca-Cola Santa, and I was right. As you can see, it does have some cosmetic issues, but this is 70 years old now, and for it to be in the shape that it's in, despite the flaws, is still quite remarkable in itself. It does have an easel, so it can stand up, and I got them for $15. So I will gladly take a Coca-Cola cardboard display from the 50s for $15 all day. And it's dated, yep, copyright 1955, the Coca-Cola Company. So I found it, and hi, Leanne. I found it in the shop, and I was like, I went over to Katie because she was looking at some ephemera and such that they had laid out. And I had said, when we get out of here, I got to show you something that I found, because I didn't want to like squeal with excitement. I had to keep my composure when I found that. What Betsy is in here. Oh my gosh, I forgot I bought all this stuff. This is interesting. This came from the Fayetteville Mall. I got this whole big bag of miscellaneous like trinkets from the 60s. I think that's where I got these from. I got this little one. It looks like angels, but I don't know that they're angels because they have boobs. I don't know if y'all are going to be able to see it, but look. We have some very voluptuous angels holding up. It almost looks like that would hold a marble, don't you think? Just that little thing. Yeah, I don't think those would be considered angels if they have boobs, because angels don't have boobs, right? As far as I know, they don't. Then we got this little thing. I think this is supposed to be like a candle holder or something. Should we have a hashtag? Hashtag angels don't have boobs. I don't know. That kind of. This looks like a cherub or something. But it looks very. I would consider this Hollywood region. Is his head? I don't know if his head's broken or what, but they could be Egyptian deities too. I may have to research these, but I got the whole bag for $3. Because here's another one of those, and looks. I mean, they got to be from the 60s because the gold is kind of flaking off on some of them. Angels have no boobs. That's right. I really don't think that they would. This is a swan. Is it supposed to sit on something? But then you've got two of these plastic flowers, which I guess came off of something, but I have no idea what. I wonder if this came off of this piece came off of something or held something, like a pin cushion maybe? Right, angels are usually androgynous, not voluptuous. So I think these probably went together. I'll do my research on them. I've never seen anything like this before. So, yeah. So I don't know what those go to. So that was all in that bag. Okay, we'll put those in there. Now these I've never seen before. I may eBay them. They are money trees, and it says Hadco money tree. Any of y'all remember these? Made of metal. And I got two of them. I don't know if they were supposed to go together, like this, or if they were supposed to be separate because they're flat. Not broken, are they? Maybe one of them is. Maybe not. But yeah, I thought those were kind of neat and different. Never seen anything quite like them before. I did have to pay per piece on them, but that's okay. So I don't know if I'll probably end up selling both of those together. Yeah, me either. It's definitely unusual. And then this, Katie actually talked me into buying. It's very inexpensive. It's just a light. It's a general. It says General Electric. I think the base is Bakelite. Hi, Gina. Good to see you. And I think it's supposed to adjust. It's an infrared light, as found. And the as found part is, as you can see, it's been cut. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit of. I'm afraid to take this apart right now, so we're gonna leave it like this. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit of rewiring because, as you can see, that cord is crusty and needs to be fixed. But I think if I could get this working again, it would be a really cool like desk lamp or something. And it does adjust, but I don't want to mess around with it. I remember Money Trees. My friend and I pranked my babysitter. We took all the dollars from my parents' tree and said we begged for it on the corner. That is awesome. What else is here? It's this. You know what? I move quick enough. I can just show everything else that's here. I shared those already. I think those came from that one store. Then we went, after we were done at Old Glory on Katie's last day, we went to a store called, it's formerly known as Cannon Hill Antiques. They opened up in a basement of one of the other old buildings. I forget what they call it now, but I'll show that last. I actually have a set of these, so I'm probably going to sell these off. These are, they're busts, salt and pepper shakers of, and speaking of boobs, the salt and pepper salt and pepper shakers, the salt and the pepper come out of the nipples, or where the nipples would be on these. I love the set that I bought, so I'm like, somebody out there is probably gonna really like these. I think someone had asked me to look for some of these too. Yeah, I mean, you can see I don't know if y'all are gonna be able to see, but there are holes where the salt and the pepper come out. So they need corks, but I know those can be replaced, so I'll probably sell those. Bring those to the sale tomorrow. I'm sure someone's gonna want them. This little pewter squirrel thing was interesting. I decided to just take that home with me. I will do a little bit more research on that to see what that possibly could be. Katie talked me into this too. This is, ooh, Tenga caught on it. This is a Morton Salt clip. It's got like a pin back on there attached to it. So I thought that was really neat. And then I spotted this. I thought this was absolutely fantastic. This is Stalwork Milk Cocoa. Hi, Heather. Hi, Shane. Hot cocoa mix. The graphics on this are just absolutely fantastic. Never seen that before, so I had to take that home with me. I think of what the heck this heavy box is, or what this contraption is. Oh, yeah. So this is a clear glass dish. I have no idea who made that. I have to do a little bit more research on that, but it's got a floral design. It's pressed. Whoa, let's not give myself a heart attack now. But there's no real significant damage to it. That's why I picked it up. The lid is really cool. Do a little bit more research on that. Somebody might really like to have that down here. But I'm going to put this in the live sale box for now. Now, when Scott was here, I think not this past year, but the year before that, he bought one of these, and I was secretly envious of it because it's just so cool. And he sold it at our sale. It doesn't matter because it's going to be for me. It's a dresser jar, and it's got floral design on it, you know, very elegant. And I don't know if y'all are going to be able to see it, but look, there's a lady with the drape or with like the scarf on it right there. So I was a little envious of him when he found that, because I was like, you know, I would really like to have one of these myself. And out of the blue, I find one at this antique shop. Oh, that's a much better view right there. You can see the lady on the scarf. And it was only $8, you guys. I couldn't believe that. So of course this came home with me. And I'll probably put this on display with all of my depression and all my other glass that I have. I have a book, believe it or not, of like bathroom type stuff from this era. So I am curious as to who could have possibly made this. So I'm going to put that back in here for now. Keep you safe. I'm going to look that candy dish up after I'm done. And I think we are down to the last bag of items for this trip. Make sure I just don't throw anything away. Oh no, I showed this stuff. Why did I throw this back in this box? I don't know. Did I show this stuff already? Oh, I did. My gosh, I already shared this. It's just me lately. I think that's everything that I wanted to share. Yeah, that is everything, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're watching the replay, make sure you thumb up the stream. And does the dresser jar lady have boobs? I thought I saw outlines of boobs on her. Where is she? Well, let's take another quick look, shall we? If she has boobs. Kind of. You can kind of see outlines of boobs on her. But she's definitely got the female form, though. Might be hard for y'all to see, but she does kind of have like a little outlining of where the breasts would be. But yeah, she's absolutely fantastic. That might be a little bit better for you guys. I may do another live haul next week. Because I still have a few more things that I'd like to share with you all that I got when Katie was here, and then we'll get back to what I was finding before Katie got here. So thank you all again so much for tuning in. I always appreciate y'all popping on. Some of this stuff will definitely be up for grabs tomorrow at my sale, 6 p.m. I'm sorry, not tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. Saturday, 6 p.m. Eastern. Again, make sure you all check out Scott's channel tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern. Tammy, Dave, Scott, D, and I are doing a holiday-themed sale. So if you are interested in some glassware and miscellaneous items that would look really nice with all of your holiday decorations, make sure you all stay tuned for that. I have a short of the first 5 items that I am offering at the sale tomorrow. And then also, I have another preview uploading on, or that is uploaded and will be available for you all to see Friday. That's tomorrow. And those are going to be the other 5 items that I'm going to be offering. So if you are looking for fun holiday decor for all year, I am offering stuff for spring, summer, fall, and winter. So it's going to be a great mix of different items that you can use throughout the year, or throughout, yeah, for decorating for each of the different holidays and different times a year. So make sure you all stay tuned for that. I really hope that you all like the stuff that not only that I brought, but that the other folks are bringing as well. So thank you all again so much for tuning into this live today, and I will see you all in my video tomorrow. Bye, everyone.